In the early months of 536 AD, a mountain in the North Atlantic simply vanishes. The crust of the Earth tears open in Iceland, vomiting 1 billion tons of glass and sulfur into the sky. High in the stratosphere, this ash forms a silver veil that begins to drift south, wrapping around the planet like a shroud. Below that cloud, millions of people are waking up to a world that is about to go dark. Historians call this the worst year to be alive, not because of a war, but because the Earth itself has just turned off the sun. Today, you are going to walk through the wreckage of the year the light died. The arrival of the fog. You are standing on the docks of Constantinople, the crown jewel of the Roman world. It is March, but the air has a strange metallic sting. You look toward the horizon, expecting the morning glow, but it never arrives. Instead, a thick blue-gray haze rolls over the city. This is the dry fog, the physical debris of a continent-sized explosion settling into your lungs. By noon, the panic sets in. You look at the sun, but it isn't the sun you know. It hangs in the sky like a ghost, a pale, sickly disk that provides no warmth and casts no shadow. The Byzantine historian Procopius walks past you, frantically recording that the sun has lost its brightness. He fears the gods are angry. But you can taste the truth. Every breath is gritty. Every hour is a twilight that never ends. This is the action of a planet resetting itself, and you are the first generation to feel the reaction. The frozen summer. The calendar says it is June, but the Earth doesn't care. Because the volcanic ash is reflecting the sun's heat back into space, the temperature of the planet has plummeted. You walk out to the fields outside the city walls, expecting green wheat. Instead, you find ice. In the middle of summer, a killing frost has settled over the world. Across the globe, the story is the same. In China, ancient records describe yellow dust raining from the sky like snow. In Ireland, the monks report a failure of bread that lasts for years. You are witnessing a global climate collapse in real time. The price of grain vanishes because the grain itself doesn't exist. You see your neighbors digging through the frozen dirt for roots, their eyes hollow with a hunger that has no end. The action of the volcano has triggered a reaction of total starvation. The social contract is shattering. When the sun stops working, the law stops working soon after. The biological cost. By the time the fog has choked the world for a full year, your body is a shadow of what it once was. You are malnourished, shivering, and your immune system is a crumbling fortress. But the domino effect of 536 has one more gear to turn. Because the planet stayed dark and cold, the oceans have shifted their currents, the winds have changed, and those winds are carrying a new kind of death. In 541, the reaction turns biological. Trade ships, desperate to find food in distant ports, bring back the bubonic plague. You watch as dark swellings appear on the groins and armpits of the people in your street. It strikes a population that hasn't seen a true summer in half a decade. In Constantinople, 10,000 people are dying every single day. The graveyards are full, so they fill the city's defensive towers with corpses until the stench can be smelled miles out at sea. The darkness wasn't just a veil, it was a death warrant. The death of an era. The action of a single Icelandic volcano has now achieved something no army ever could. It has killed the Roman dream. For decades, Emperor Justinian had been fighting to reunite the old empire. But you look around and realize there is no empire left to save. The tax system has evaporated because there are no crops to tax. The gold has stopped flowing because the mines are empty. The soldiers have deserted because there is no bread to pay them. This is the final systemic reaction. The classical world, with its grand marble cities and sophisticated trade, is being buried under a layer of ash and plague pits. You are watching the transition from the height of Roman sophistication to the grit of the Middle Ages. The Dark Ages aren't just a metaphor for a lack of records, they are a literal description of the world you are standing in. The planet breathed out, and human civilization fell over. The price of survival. The year 536 AD proves that we are guests on a planet that doesn't know we exist. While the ashes eventually settle into the soil, the scars on the human soul remain for a century. But as you look at the survivors huddled in the twilight, you see something remarkable. They're rebuilding. They're finding new ways to farm, new ways to trade, and new ways to survive a harsher, colder world. It took decades for the reaction to stabilize, but the light did eventually return. By the year 640, the records show the economy finally waking up. But the people who walked out of that darkness were different. They knew the secret, that the sun is a gift and it can be taken away at any moment. You were the survivor of the ultimate stress test. You lived through the moment the Earth tried to erase the human story, and you stayed to write the next chapter. We often complain about the challenges of our modern world, but 536 AD forces us to recalibrate our definition of a bad year. It is a testament to the terrifying power of the Earth and the incredible resilience of the people who came before us. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to help us keep these stories alive.